Lights up.
This
Cue camera 2 and go.
is
Go hot with mics.
Rejected Radio. Unfiltered, uncensored, and unedited. Check out Rejected on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube by searching Rejected Radio.
Cue the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rejected Radio starts now.
Yeah, it does. Happy Halloween to everybody. Welcome into Rejected Radio. I am Sting. Went through a couple of costume changes before the show started. Settled on this. You ever seen the movie Masterminds with Zach Galifianakis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, David
Love
Gant.
that movie.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, here's Sammy. What the hell are you?
I'm a panda. You can't tell. Okay, look, I have a panda choker. Just in case.
So,
people
are
can't
you
tell.
Chinese or Japanese?
There you go.
There you go. There's a good.
There's the necklace
look
right
at
there.
the
That makes total
necklace,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Now you know.
That makes
now
sense.
you know. I'm a panda.
Perfect. And the boss is here this week. Chris is here. What are you?
I am you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just was like, hey, let's put on a dumb shirt and not care. So,
Very fitting.
yeah. What most people don't know is Sting's costume was originally going to be Daria.
Yes.
But due to the fact that he actually looks like Fiona from Shrek, he couldn't really pull it off very well.
Fair. That's fair. I can't even get upset about that. Anyway,
can't.
So Halloween tomorrow. Everybody ready? You excited?
I have to work.
You have to work.
So I don't get to take Char trick or treating tomorrow. Where are you taking the kids
I'm
tomorrow?
gonna ruin the mood right off the bat. It's supposed to storm all day tomorrow. I'm nowhere.
I'm sure you could take them somewhere.
Where?
I don't know.
Like that huge,
The
massive
mall?
indoor neighborhood where you can trick or treat from house to house.
Dude,
You know, like
give
you know
me
they do
that
trick or
wig.
treating at the mall.
Give me that wig, and I'm going to go crash a church parking lot.
Trunk or treat, baby.
Dots on dots on dots.
Yeah.
Get it, the candy?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh,
Yeah, it took
I
Sammy
get
a
it.
minute.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Speaking
I
of-
get it.
Speaking of trick-or-treating, I'm sure you remember as a kid getting a few of the standard awful trick-or-treating items. Did you ever get anything bad when you trick-or-treated, like from old people?
Yeah, you go to those church things and you got like bananas and shit. Or
Yeah,
Bible,
like-
you got like Bible verses and an egg.
Toothbrushes, pennies, religious pamphlets,
Right.
Crap like that. Jesus loves you. Even
Yeah,
on Halloween.
I think I was okay with that.
Don't let the devil get in the way.
I think that stuff I was okay with. What I didn't like was the crap candy, like Whoppers.
Like Milk Duds? Ugh.
Whoppers are fantastic.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
Whoppers
I don't
aren't
like
bad.
Hold on.
Whoppers at all.
I saw a meme today about Halloween, and it said when we were kids, you got your ass beat by the older kids in the neighborhood, and they took your candy, and you didn't say shit. And I was
That's so
"That is-
true.
that is so accurate. Yeah.
Absolutely,
That
it is. So people on Reddit are sharing the strangest things they ever got when they were out trick-or-treating. We've got the top 5, and I love these because they're fucking horrible. If I ever got this on Halloween, I'd be so pissed. A brisket sandwich falls at number 5.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's bad.
That's
brisket
That sounds delicious.
Shoelaces, number 4.
Okay.
Okay,
You
yeah.
never know. Might be a bad neighborhood.
Number 3, I want to know who got this. A documentary on the Milwaukee Brewers.
That's awesome.
Potentially the worst team in baseball. Cans of green beans and corn falls at number 2.
Yep.
Just cleaning out your pantry.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And number 1 was a caramel-covered onion.
Oh,
I think that was just a prank.
because
Prank.
I had a bag of onions instead of apples.
Or
I would-
Clean out your pantry still.
maybe it was just a prank.
True, it could have been that.
I remember we had eggs one year, and if kids came, like teenagers, if kids came without their parents,
Yeah.
I remember me and my buddies, we just had raw eggs, and we just bust them in their bags.
That is so mean.
Like 12 plus, the kids that were allowed to go
Oh,
with
like the
their buddy.
older ones that weren't
They
gonna cry.
old. Yeah, exactly. Like they
Okay.
were just going to be like, what the hell just happened kind of thing. We were just, just old enough to still care. So,
Rebecca said her mom gave out raisins. That's shit.
Raisins?
that's pretty good.
I mean, at least if they were chocolate covered, it wouldn't be as bad.
Were they chocolate covered? No, just boxes of sun-made raisins.
Classic raisins.
That's
You got
terrible.
one of those,
Ethan, what's going on?
those
What's going on
healthy
Facebook? Why is everything? Are we working on Facebook?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's pausing on your David Gant face.
Yeah. Oh no, we're back. Okay, we're good. I think we're back.
I think it's fine.
What the hell are you doing, Ethan?
I'm not doing anything.
Video's interrupted again. Good Jesus. Last week it was the video feed. Now it's the Facebook Live.
Maybe it's just your costume. It's only freezing on your face.
That's true. That's true.
It's just fine on me and
And
Boston.
it's hotter than shit. You know what? Screw this. All right, I've done my Halloween due diligence. Fuck all this.
You didn't even make it a whole hour.
I don't care. It's hot in here. Sweating like
Back with
a
the
whore in
hat.
church. I feel so much better now. There we go.
Put on all this face just for you to take off your wig.
You
Yeah,
look-
and look at me. I look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're a fantastic looking cat.
Well, you are dressed up as Sting.
I know,
so.
exactly.
Old lady in the neighborhood always gave out Hall's cough drops.
That's awesome.
So shitty. All right, whatever. We got plenty of Halloween to talk about. Let's move forward.
Rock vive y no muere.
Casting pods all over this motherfucker. Because that's what you do with one of these things, right? This is Rejected Radio.
Indeed it is. So apparently a lot of people leave Halloween parties and go, damn, that person dressed as the sexy platypus really did it for me. And off to internet porn I go. Apparently, according to Pornhub, searches for scary porn skyrocket around Halloween.
Scary porn.
Scary porn. You ever watch scary porn?
What is scary porn?
It's probably real life for a lot of people.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, it's awful.
Last year, searches for Halloween sex went up 3,369%.
So
Nice.
it's
Wow.
not like people just doing it in costumes, right?
I don't know. Look it up real quick. Oh, thanks. Your husband's doing the honors.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Trick or treat sex searches went up 2,582%.
What is that? Trick or treat sex searches?
Yeah, that sounds like child porn to me. I don't know though. Pornhub trick or treat.
I
sex.
can imagine it's just like, hey, oh, you're here for candy. Oops, come inside.
Uh-oh.
Twice.
Yeah,
How do you feel about a pecan log?
it's not Thanksgiving yet, bro.
Do you like Toblerone?
Toblerone.
My dick is shaped like a triangle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not really. And costume orgy searches
I'm
went
sorry,
up
but my brain
1,254%.
immediately, when you said triangle,
Yeah.
for some reason my brain immediately went to those things as kids where it's like, put the shape in the hole. I don't know why, but it did.
But costume orgy searches went up 1,254%. What did you find over there?
Big dick trick or treat for
My God.
We go straight to incest with trick or treat porn. Perfect.
Wow.
Searches including the actual word scary went up 270%, which doesn't seem like that much. Apparently, people are searching for scary porn all year long, not just on Halloween. But what is scary porn?
Well, speaking of scary, I don't know if you have this in your docket about the movie that we watched this past week.
I was actually going
What
to
movie
talk
is that?
about that. So,
Well, then we'll get to it
Yeah,
then.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I'm-
I just didn't know.
actually, perfect way to segue because
Look at me.
we have been watching scary movies at the office leading up to Halloween, just kind of getting in the spirit, right? We've been through a lot of the Saw franchise. We watched a lot of it. We watched the new It the
Ooh,
other
so
day.
y'all been watching the actual scary ones.
And then we watched...
Well, to preface this, me and Sting, since we were kids, have made an effort to just anytime there's a stupid, scary movie on, back in the day it was on cable, and you'd see something like the Ginger Dead Man.
Oh,
and we
which was
would
great.
watch it.
Gary Busey, everybody.
Right. So it's things like that. But we saw one the other day, Sting. Go ahead and film it.
It is called The Banana Splits.
No, this Banana Splits Gang.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Either way. It is about a children's television show. And they are all robotic, and one becomes demonic. And they lock the studio audience in their studio, and they kill the adults and, enslave the children.
And the robots?
Yeah.
That's weird.
What were the names? Do you remember?
But sounds dumb at the same time.
Grimble and Grumble.
Yeah. Fleagle was the dog.
Fleagle, yeah, there was something.
Fleagle.
This thing was so stupid, but the deaths were incredible.
Oh, yeah, they were.
And that's why we watched it, but it was also the worst acting you could imagine. So, yeah.
It was piss poor. And Hanna-Barbera had a hand in making it. So once the Flintstones
Interesting.
Yeah.
once the Flintstones ride was over, just roll straight into the Banana Splits. If you get a chance, it's on demand. It was on Sci-Fi. It's obviously
Oh,
garbage.
of course.
It's
Of course.
probably
If it's
playing.
sci-fi, it's usually
It's
going to be
probably on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like terrible acting and horrible graphics.
64 minutes of just sheer fear. Banana splits. Yeah.
So we're seeing a ton of horror remakes. There's another Saw coming out that Chris Rock is going to be directing.
I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, the new It, and now It 2,
Yeah.
or whatever the hell it's actually
Yeah,
called.
Did It 2 already come out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured Ethan.
That's like the newer version of it, right?
No, it's still the same thing, just redone.
Yeah.
It's still it.
So the
It's still
second,
It.
yeah,
Oh,
but
the
isn't
second
the
one.
second It like the newer It?
I have no idea.
that-
It's still based off
You know
the
what I
books,
mean?
right, Ethan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still It.
Okay.
It's still it.
Have
And
you
then
ever
you've got
seen?
like Halloween 9482.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey.
And
'Cause he
Jamie
just
Lee
never
Curtis
dies.
still in it.
Yeah, 2018 Halloween wasn't bad.
Sure it wasn't. I think we have a copy
I just
laying
don't
outside.
understand how she
No.
just doesn't die.
Oh yeah, we do.
Or not she, but
Oops.
he. And neither one of them ever die.
Oh, Michael Myers or Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, they just don't.
But it just seems to me that if you were looking for something scary, you don't have to do all these remakes. You don't have to come up with stupid ideas like the banana splits. You can look to a place like maybe Washington. And even if you are going to do a scary movie remake, just spice it up a little bit.
Like
Examples. Ethan? Halloween.
Halloween. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's every goddamn day for Bill.
Isn't it, though? All right, then we get to move on to Bidenstein.
Oh wow.
That's classic.
No, you should have had it.
That looks
him,
like a
You should
classic.
have had him kissing kids.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh man.
This one probably it's tied for my personal favorite, Pelosi Geist, right there. That's good.
Pelosi. You know, I met her in the
Yeah, how was that?
in the LaGuardia Airport a couple years back. I was literally just got a gin and tonic, walked over to the bar, and was putting some crackers, carrots, celery, and hummus. And I hear this little "don't mind me" kind of thing. I didn't think anything of it, and this woman just straight up dips a fucking carrot stick in the hummus. Like it was a fresh stick, but still.
Yeah,
There's rules here, lady.
like get a spoon.
Yeah.
And then I look over to this very, very almost dwarfish, busty older woman. I was like, huh, fucking Nancy Pelosi. Said hi and walked away.
Was she drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
100%.
good.
She
Oh,
was,
nice.
You could just tell she was like a functioning drunk, but very,
Nice.
very good at it. So,
Very
yeah,
good.
I get that. Very scary.
Yeah, Pelosi Geist. And don't think we're just picking on Democrats. We move on to the Sixpence. There you go. The Sixpence.
Sixpence. What is that? Is that like a...
That's terrifying.
It's like one of the
It's-
kids that doesn't get converted at his gay camp.
I see gay people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Pence.
God. And then we move right into probably the scariest one, just Hair. Adaptation from Broadway, but there you go.
Let the
Sunshine in.
Let the Sunshine In. Yeah, that's the original movie poster.
I like it.
That's pretty good.
Mixed in. Look at that.
Weird.
What do you know?
So if you had to pick one, which one would you watch first?
I
The
love
Sixpence.
the Sixpence.
The
Yeah, that was
Sixpence.
probably my favorite one. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Hey, who remembers actually watching The Sixth Sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I remember. I was probably 11.
Yeah.
Scared the
Because we were
shit
little.
out of me.
Yeah, it scared
What
me
about
too.
Signs, too?
Yeah, Signs was
Ooh,
scary.
Signs was
Signs was
creepy as
pretty
shit.
creepy.
Yup.
It was.
saw that
It was
way too
pretty
early.
creepy.
Are we having a power surge in here? Like, I feel like the lights just dimmed.
Yeah. It's just probably the abandoned
It's the
mall
government.
we're in. Ooh, how cool would that
It's
be?
the spirit of
Oh, it was
Pence.
like he hears us.
Bingo tomorrow?
Bingo is tomorrow night, yes.
On Thursdays? I thought it was only on
If it,
Sundays.
nobody
Thursday
can,
and Sunday.
No, we should
Oh.
go into the mall
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
And do and
and
scare
blind-
them?
No, because they'll have heart attacks and
Like,
shit themselves.
literally.
Have you seen the people at Bingo? That's
That's true.
terrifying.
Yeah, that is true.
No, we should just go into the mall because it's a big, nasty, scary abandoned mall.
Do like a seance in a corner or
Yeah.
something?
I mean, you know there was some construction worker that hung himself in here.
Oh, wait,
Somebody
really?
probably hung himself in here today. This place is sad.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. That's not
Okay,
ideal.
okay, I'll take my news down. Sorry.
Thank you, Ethan.
Ethan, that's personal. Not a
mean-
good joke.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, no, this mall is so sad. But I hope, and we talked about this earlier, I hope, because Bingo, really, if you ever get to come to the studio and see Bingo live and in living color,
Bingo was like
it
popping.
is the armpit of our area.
It is.
It is absolutely the worst thing that you ever see. Just dirty, nasty curmudgeons trying to win a chocolate cake in a door prize and maybe $1,500 if they're lucky. And I hope tomorrow night they do a costume contest.
Ooh.
You know how hilarious that would be?
Oh
That
my
would
God.
be hilarious.
It's going
I
to be
would
phenomenal.
love to see that.
If
they
I
do.
knew it was going to happen, I'd go get a wheelchair, and I'd join in, and I'd dress up like Captain Hook, and my wheelchair would be the crocodile. And then when I won, I'd stand up and celebrate.
So,
That's not to mess with people in wheelchairs, but everyone you see in there is in a let's reiterate this. They're in jazzies, and it's because they're obese, not because they're crippled.
there was the story. Did Dennis ever tell you the story about him being here outside and the woman trying to drive her Jazzy up the ramp and it
Nope.
tipped over on her?
No.
Like yeah, it just fell over and she did too. And
Oh, that's so
can
sad
see
for
that.
her.
he went out to somewhat save the day. I don't know.
Oh, did he? He couldn't. He just couldn't resist.
Yeah, no, he had
Like
to.
he
had
couldn't
to go
resist
out.
being the hero.
Hey, do you know the? Do you remember the family? I don't want. They show up early every time, but they're in like a white Taurus. But there's like 7 people in the Taurus.
Oh yeah.
And the grandma's in the front.
Yeah.
and they're all smoking. And there's kids in the car. I'm telling you, like it's the saddest place on earth.
That is terrible.
It's true.
It's not
though.
terrible
It's
that you're
horrible.
saying it. It's just terrible
No, that's why it's like,
that's happening.
You have people show up here in jazzy wheelchairs, and it's just like, hey, buddy, sorry about your diabetes, but you made your choices.
Sorry about your diabetes.
missing half of his left foot.
There was one. We'll get off bingo after this, but there was one woman who went into cardiac arrest at bingo about a year and a
that's
half
sad.
ago. Went into cardiac arrest at bingo. They brought the gurney in to put her on the ambulance and rush her to the hospital, and she would not let them leave until she won the jackpot, which she did.
You're shitting me.
No,
That's
she
incredible.
won the $1,200 jackpot,
That's some Tom Brady shit right
and
there.
then spent
Was
it
she
all.
like sitting in the freaking ambulance?
Spent it all in the ambulance ride. No, she just had paramedics all around
Oh.
her, apparently resuscitating her
Well, that's
every other
probably
number.
why she didn't want to leave. Rebecca, bury me, babe.
Oh my God! Just say it. You whispered right into the microphone, idiot.
Well, I wasn't trying to interrupt you, but that's hilarious. It's probably exactly why she wanted to win, so she could pay for that ambulance ride.
That's probably
Yeah,
true.
Probably not. She knows she's not going to pay for that ride. She's going to let it go to collections.
They are not welcome in several local Waffle House bathrooms. As for why, we don't speak of it. This is Rejected Radio.
Who came up with that? That's disgusting.
That one?
Nah, it might have been me. So, not to put too much pressure on you, but if you are single, tomorrow night is your Super Bowl, apparently. So you better perform. You'll have to wait a full year to get this opportunity again. New survey has found out that single people are all about hooking up on Halloween. That is the one holiday out of the year where they are all about hooking up and having some fun.
Well,
Are
don't
you
have
sure
to-
it's the only one?
I can see that. You don't have to do anything. Like when it comes to, you're not putting a forward face on.
Yeah, and you don't.
You're not you're not putting your best foot forward.
And
you're
if
having
into,
a blast.
if they're into role playing, I mean,
Right.
you're down. It's good.
Bob the Builder and some whore pirate get along very well.
That's fair. 42% of people are actually hoping to hook up with somebody in costume tomorrow night. Halloween was also voted the sexiest day of the year. Or Valentine's number 2.
Well, I
What's
mean,
number
sluts
3?
come out at night.
No, it doesn't say.
On Halloween, so.
It's probably Thanksgiving because everyone feels,
That's got to be the least sexiest holiday of the
Yeah, I
year.
would
I think
say.
people probably feel they're sexy.
I'm thinking Arbor Day.
just because it's like, hey, I'm gonna go eat, but I'm wearing a cardigan. I feel very.
But you don't have, like-
right. It's more of a confidence thing, but confidence is sexy.
You don't have, like, sexy pilgrims or whatever
I
on
like that. Well,
Thanksgiving.
Pocahontas was hot as shit, and I
That-
knew
that
that
is
as
true.
at a very young age.
Yeah, but she's not a pilgrim.
She's an Indian. They
same-
were
Well,
there.
yeah, but
same
God.
situation. Pilgrims and Indians.
but in the
That'd be
movie,
hot.
it wasn't like Thanksgiving time in the movie. Anyway.
Pilgrims and Indians, the scariest. We could make some awful Plymouth Rock remake for Pornhub. Apparently,
We're born up. Nice. Let's see.
they thought they were coming to America. You can play with those words.
Turns out they were coming in America. Half of single people are hoping to at least give someone their number tomorrow night. That
Yeah, I mean, you can always give somebody your number, whether they call you.
is
It's
that a good
just
idea
totally
though to
different thing.
exchange? Because then what Chris said is completely null and void.
How so?
Well, because I get hooking up with somebody
Yeah.
on Halloween and being two different people. Like, great. Maleficent just fucked Ricky Bobby. Only on Halloween.
What a weird combination.
I like it though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Drive it
like
like you
it.
stole it. However, then you got to give them your number, and they're going to be introduced to the real person and probably not like you at all.
You never know.
Yeah, true. You just don't
Speaking
know, though.
of numbers,
You
it really
honestly
doesn't have to do with
no idea.
Halloween, but it kind of does because of the churchers. But
Churchers.
people leave pamphlets and stuff in our bathroom all the time. And so I've got one of my buddies. I know he's not watching this because no one is. So he won't hear this. But I will literally write his name and number, and then in the comment or the prayer section what do you need prayer for? I always say some really dark shit. And he gets phone calls like once a month, and he's just cussing me out. I swear to God, dude, if I get another call from this fucking church. So it's, yeah, do that tomorrow. Put a friend's number down. That's what you should do, because if you do hook up with somebody, they're not going to want to actually make that phone call, but they might do it out of shame.
Wow.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Well, especially if you dress up like Daria again.
Hey, you know, like back in the day, whenever I was working at Shogun, and every time somebody would ask me for my number, I would give them Shogun's phone number.
That's actually really smart.
And
Yeah,
they would
that's very
call it
smart.
multiple times, thinking that they kept dialing the wrong number.
You said Asian
And I
bar?
would just answer and be like, "Thank you for calling Shogun."
That's awesome.
That's not
That's
a
smart.
bad idea.
No, it's very
It's
smart.
because I didn't want to just be like, "No."
Why?
I was being nice.
For what?
Plus, I wanted to be the one to answer the phone every time they called.
Why?
Because I thought it was
You
funny.
turn the restaurant phone line into like a phone sex deal?
Well, I mean, they only call like twice a piece, maybe.
Jesus Christ.
Twice a
I mean, if they had to call twice, then they clearly didn't know that I gave them the wrong number on purpose. You never give somebody the wrong number?
I still think it's savvy.
I mean, it's not a bad
I
idea.
mean, I think
Yeah.
it's clever.
But on the grounds that you're wanting to be the one that actually answers.
Yeah, well, I guess I just wanted to see if
Perhaps
they would
your
actually
old,
call.
perhaps your old weird boss should have answered the phone. The
I
guy
mean, he
that was
probably
like
did.
dude from Karate Kid.
He probably did.
Ah, shit. What's his name?
Mr. Yoon.
No, that's
Mr.
that's the
Miyagi?
boss's name, Mr. Miyagi.
Oh,
from
Mr.
Karate Kid.
Miyagi. I thought you
You're
were
actually
talking
talking
about
about your real boss.
Yeah.
No, what's the bad guy's name? The white guy? Damn it.
Which
In
one? The
Karate
first
Kid?
one?
Yeah.
Cobra Kai?
Yeah, that guy. Because
Yeah.
they made another one, and that dude's like trying to really make a.
Yeah, it's like a Facebook series now.
Yeah,
like a
it's
TV
crazy.
Serious.
Oh,
It's
really?
pretty good.
YouTube series. Cobra
I haven't-
Kai.
I haven't
of
seen it.
course, Ethan says it's pretty good.
Everything's pretty good.
I mean, I doubt it. I actually bet it's pretty bad.
Probably.
Isn't
Anyway,
it called Cobra Kai?
Yes.
Exactly. It's not going to be good.
9% of people are hoping to have or have had a one night stand on Halloween too. Have you ever done that? Hooked up at a Halloween party?
Halloween? No, I think I just usually when I did Halloween,
Yeah.
got too trashed to where it was just like.
Makes sense.
I mean, you know my stories. I've literally left places and slept in hotel convention centers because I know how to sneak in.
Yeah.
The white trash in me was very resourceful. So, I will say this, speaking of Halloween, because I actually don't remember ever banging on Halloween, but I think my favorite outfit or my favorite costume that I ever did was I went to a block party at Clyde's.
Yeah.
This is about 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I dressed up as a vampire. But what I did do is I put a bag of
Quit whispering into
Yeah.
the mic. You can't hear
I
that.
didn't-
No,
Christ.
I think y'all are gonna love this. I put a bag of select deli meats in my suit
yes.
pocket, and so I'm walking around Clyde's and talking to people, and I'm pretty toasty, and I'm opening my suit and handing people wrapped turkey, and they're just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Great prank. Some people ate
That's
it, and
very
some
funny.
people were just like, "This dude's insane." Because I also looked very
Like, seriously?
not approachable, you know?
Yeah.
So.
So I made the joke last week, and I swear to
Wait,
God.
wait, have you ever banged on Halloween? Outside of when you were married? Because that doesn't count.
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
No, I didn't. I haven't. Tomorrow's a new day, though. But I did. We talked about this. Speaking of marriage and Halloween and all that good stuff, we talked last week about her being a sexy Buzz Lightyear for Halloween.
I was
Remember
there.
that?
I was there that year.
Yeah, and
Dressed up like white
and-
trash.
And that was the night that our son was conceived. So there you go.
So
And
wait,
that
you did
picture-
have sex on Halloween?
Well, yeah, but I was married. You said outside
You said it
of being
doesn't
married.
count.
It still doesn't count, but you said you'd never done it
Oh,
in general.
yeah, of course I
which
have. I took her-
also made sense to me because you were married. So.
Oh no, that night I took her to infinity and beyond. I thank you.
You used that same joke last show.
I know it's a good joke.
Did she ever try to be the Spanish Buzz Lightyear?
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about in the movie?
yeah. There were certain points during sex where it was like muy caliente and shit. I don't know
Nice,
what that means,
nice.
but whatever. Anyway,
It might be good. It might taste like shit.
More
We'll
nachos,
try it
Craig.
before you buy it. It's time for the rejected drink of the day.
Damn right it is. Our friends at Imbibe here in Chattanooga have hooked us up with another rejected drink of the day. Thank you to Imbibe, Broad Street downtown. If you're in the Chattanooga area looking for some craft beers, maybe some liquor, great wine, they've got it for you. What would it be not to have an Octoberfest beer rolling into Halloween? Yeah, you're not supposed to drink it yet.
It's literally foaming at the mouth.
This is called Zirkusfest, Octoberfest, lager and beer. Malty and crisp. This is from Highwire Brewing in Asheville. So not too far away.
Hey, it looks like you on the can.
The bearded lady, thank you.
Well, when you had your wig on.
A gold medal winner at the 2016 Great American Beer Festival, so it's got to be pretty good. 6% by volume.
Not bad.
So let's pop this sumbitch open and give it a try, shall we?
It's fair.
All right, 3, 2, 1, bottoms up, fellas.
Oh, snaps. I can barely hold this with my paws. Cheers.
I'm like really underwhelmed by this right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the rain or
It's
the
not a
fact that
bad
none of us
beer.
have banged on Halloween, but I'm kind of sad all of a sudden.
It's not a bad beer. It's just not a good beer.
It's not as flavorful as I expected it to be.
Right.
It's a little
Well,
flat,
it is a Zirkusfest, so
whatever that means.
Have you ever had that shitty light beer that Costco makes?
you know why? You know why? It's the hops. It has less hops. That's why it doesn't have that hit.
Well, it
yeah.
also says it's a lager, so it
Still, but I've
shouldn't-
had some lagers.
But it shouldn't
yeah.
have that much hops anyways, but...
This is like when you go and get a meal and you realize it's like, it's not.
No, it's because there's more color than there is hops.
It'll fill you up, but it doesn't mean it's great.
Full flavored beer provides upfront biscuity and honey flavors.
I don't
No.
want that.
None of that.
This has to be the worst rejected drink of the day. And in sheer morale.
Yeah, this is just disappointing.
Yeah, it's not what you expect like a craft beer to be.
Do we have a running list of the numbers for all of these?
I mean, yeah, we do.
Because I'm giving this a C-.
Last week was the first A+ that we've had
All around that we've had in a while.
in a long time. This is Ethan. What do you give it? He's got a bottle of water. He's chugging behind.
It's
Ugh.
it's a lot like what you guys said. It's just not anything special. It's just kind of
Like, this is the bitch that wants to fuck you at the Halloween party tomorrow night, but she's dressed as a ghost.
yeah.
Like
Very
a regular
basic.
ghost, not a sexy ghost.
No, it's just a
a
fucking
regular
sheet with
ghost.
eyes
She's
cut out
literally
of
a
it.
sheet.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes those are the best surprises.
Yeah.
Chubby Debbie wore sweaters all high school, and then guess what? She grew up, and that sweater came off.
So then the surprise from this one is just after a 6-pack apiece.
What's your grade,
Yeah,
Ethan?
Then we'll
Yeah.
probably be feeling great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's not bad.
What?
It, like as far as like I don't want to throw up when I taste it.
Okay.
What beer makes you want to throw up when you taste it? by the
Every
way?
beer.
Ooh, that moon pie was not good.
It actually was pretty good.
All
It
right.
actually was.
Yeah.
To me, but
I saw it the other day in a store, and I just kind of giggled.
Well, Jebbo likes it because
You like this?
he doesn't drink beer either. So
we're-
because it's flat and
All
has
right.
no flavor, he's good with
Give me a
it.
letter. Hurry up.
it's a C.
A C?
Yeah.
All right. Sam?
I concur.
Chris?
C-.
C-. Before I give my grade, Chris said this may be the first time I've seen a group of people drink beer then feel depressed. Good call. And John Cobb, producer John from back
Oh,
in the
wow.
day,
Hey,
chiming in. Hello,
producer
John boy.
Classic J Money.
Reminding us from the last incarnation
Cucumber
of Rejected
sour?
that the cucumber sour cannot be beaten for being the worst.
Oh
which
yeah,
is so true.
that one was pretty freaking bad.
That was fucking terrible. C- for you too in the
Yeah.
audience. You give it an A. You don't even count.
Doesn't count.
Rookie. You're an amateur.
Yeah, put it in your
that's.
pocket for
I'm gonna give it
later.
a C- too. So I guess it's overall a C.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's
3.
overall a C.
Well, yeah, no,
Well,
3
the
C-.
A, well, the A pushes it over.
Yeah, so I guess
Who
it's a
gave
C.
it an A?
Your husband.
Well, he doesn't count. There's only
Twinkle
4
dick
of
over
us
there.
on camera right
So yeah, C minus.
We'll go C-.
That's C-.
It's not good.
It's not good at all.
It's not good.
So
This is why I should let Imbibe pick out the drinks instead of me picking out the drinks at Imbibe.
Oh God, absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
You know, there's some dude there with like a really good beard, glasses, a flannel, and he wears like
he was there today.
yeah, and whatever his name is, probably Duncan or
Kent.
or Trevor Kyle, 2 first name. He probably knows every good beer there.
Yeah. He. Well, I asked for an October beer. They directed me to this.
I mean, It's an October beer. It just doesn't have the October flavors.
Yeah,
Shit, this is totally off subject.
Ugh. All right, rejected drink.
But speaking of beer, you know who you remind me of?
Who?
I've been watching Cheers a lot lately.
Ah, love Cheers.
Oh, nice.
And
Norm.
Norm.
Yeah, I remind you of Norm?
Yeah, you remind me of Norm.
Really?
Yes. Not necessarily the fact that you guys are both a little overweight, and you've got very distinct faces.
And we both hated our wives.
But there's little nuances, and I'm just because I'll watch stuff at night and just write things that I like from. I mean, that show was in 1982. Like, it's fascinating to see how brilliant it is now. So there's moments where it's just like I'm literally listening to Sting in 10 years talk at a bar. So yeah, kind of funny.
Yeah, I loved it when he first walked in the bar. The best writing for Norm was when he first busted in,
and he had that
Ted
one-liner.
Danson would say, "What's up, Norm?" Boom.
Or Coach. Coach is my favorite character.
Coach was great.
He's fucking brilliant.
Woody was not a replacement for Coach. Woody was okay.
No.
He served his purpose a little bit.
He did. No, Woody was great. Woody was a great character, and I get why he replaced. I mean, he was the best option.
Oh, well, of course.
Same with Kirstie Alley. Best option. I really wish you just would have thrown up.
I'm still tasting this beer. I can't even finish that.
You know, I think, like, generally speaking, like, anybody that has to, like,
please.
come in and take over or be, like, the new person always sucks.
Oh, this is bad.
Just because, like, you expect so much from that one character.
You know who did it right? And this is why I say, because I agree with you. Because usually you should just cancel a series.
Like just kill that character off and be done with it. Yeah.
Unless they carry a show, which obviously Coach didn't carry a show. But I think who did it right for a while was The Office. Because when Steve Carell left, Michael Scott, they didn't just bring somebody new in. They went and got a bunch of fucking famous people for a whole season to just fill these obscure roles while they figured it out. And it was like, you know what? We get it. There's no better option than bringing in Will Ferrell for 4 episodes to just buy you time, kind of thing. Right. And it worked. So,
well, that strategy
on 2.5 minutes
was just
too.
the best way to go.
What, with Ashton Kutcher?
With Ashton
Kutcher?
Yeah.
Didn't it last another 4 seasons after that, or 5 seasons?
I don't know.
I loved
when Charlie
Ashton.
Sheen was
I love Ashton
snorting
Kutcher,
blow
and
off
I
hookers'
thought he
asses.
was hilarious in the show, but it just wasn't the same.
You know what's fascinating to me
It wasn't the same at all. I think Jake made the show once Charlie was
kid?
done. Yeah.
He was pretty good.
Ever seen like a compilation of just like his one-liners? They're freaking hilarious.
He was only good when he was a chubby kid.
That's true.
When he got older, he sucks.
Whenever he became a teenager,
Charlie
he did
Sheen
suck.
never should have been outed.
No.
I don't believe in cancel culture. Like, he should have stayed. And if they wanted to keep their money and keep making money, keep Charlie Sheen in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in cancel culture either, but the fact that Roseanne's not on my TV every week is not hurting me at all.
It's true. It's true.
That is one annoying
but
bitch.
That's a different show.
And it has nothing to do with politics. I just can't stand her nasally ass. It's like Rosie O'Donnell. Maybe they should have a variety show together in like Argentina or something. Get the fuck out.
She like the Janice
Enjoy
of
TV
Friends. Oh my
I love
God.
Janice.
Great character. Great character.
Janice was a great character. All right, let's move on because this is going to take a minute. It's our debut, first week, first time out. We're doing this. Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, wow. This is down?
Let's do this thing. Fuck,
it.
marry, kill. So here's how this works. Intern Ethan is going to act
We don't have an
as-
intro for this at all?
We don't yet, no.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you know.
It's okay.
We're just kind of springing it on everybody. I know. We'll get one. Intern Ethan is acting as the judge. Here is how this game works. Everybody comes to the table with 3 names. You got to fuck one, you got to marry one, you got to kill one. It's like the old bar game. However, not only do you say that you're going to fuck, marry, or kill one of them, you've got to explain why, which leads to the great debate. Ethan is taking points over there as to who is going to have the better argument, and there will be a winner at the end of this game for bragging rights and as we
nice.
move forward.
Or
I was about to ask what do we
Or
win,
time.
and then you said bragging rights.
Now, may I ask, this is each of us have a fuck, marry, kill, or this is one consensus fuck, marry, kill?
We've got time. Each of us will have a fuck, marry, kill.
I love it.
So who wants to start?
I think you're the boss man.
Yeah, I think
Want
you
me to
should go
start?
You're
first.
the
Yeah,
host, yeah.
you should
All
go
right.
first, so I can go. I can know which direction I want to go in with my huge list.
I had a few made out.
Well,
today.
can I be honest? Can you go just preface this real quick for everybody and
Sure.
kind of explain where this came from? Because I think that's more. It's fucking funny.
Okay, so when we were building the office, we used to go back to. Okay, yeah, go pee. That's why we're stalling. Thanks for whispering, Sammy. That was fantastic.
Hey, if I can hold it, you can hold it,
I'm
Mac.
gonna go pee out of my dick. We back in the back of the studio, we have a workspace that we would just go back in. It was winter. It was cold. We would just smoke cigarettes and drink beer and just decompress from building all of this. And one night, out of nowhere, we just started playing Fuck, Marry, Kill. It's a great bar game. People have played it. Everybody
fun.
knows what it is.
It is fun.
So we we can never use this one on the air. And shout out to producer John. I don't know if he's still watching, but producer John had the best answer, and is actually the reason why it became like a staple. Was it was Tommy Pickles from Rugrats, Doug Funny, and there was another one.
Hey Arnold.
Was it Hey Arnold? I think it was
so.
Hey Arnold. Okay, yeah, intern Ethan Shyman. I think it was Hey Arnold. Fuck, Marry, Kill. And intern John's answer, the very last thing he said, I'm going to marry Tommy Pickles. And we're all like, why? Why would you marry him? And he's like, because he's still an infant. He doesn't know what he's going to identify as yet. And that answer was so fucking smart.
That is
so
that is a
clever
pretty good one, yeah.
That it was like, we've got to keep playing this, but doesn't know what he's going to identify as. And that was the greatest Fuck, Marry, Kill answer I think that we've had so far.
You talking about John's answer?
Yeah,
that was,
Tommy
that was
Pickles.
a brilliant answer.
It was great. So, all right, let's do this damn thing. I guess I'm going to start it off. Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Quick question
Yes.
for the rules of the game. Do you bring it up and then give your points, or do you go last in your points?
I will go last on my
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
going to present it
Okay.
to the team. Fuck, Marry, Kill. Johnny Carson. Jay Leno. Jimmy Fallon. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Fuck Jay Leno.
Oh,
I know you're looking at me weird. I know you're looking at me weird.
Fucking answer.
Marry Jimmy Fallon and kill Johnny Carson.
Duh.
One, because
Yeah.
I never watched Johnny Carson.
Oh, yeah.
When I
that's a
was
good
little?
reason. He only hosted it for 40 fucking years.
Well, I guess I understand that. He hosted it for 40 years.
Classic
I'm only
chick
like,
making dumb choices.
I bet you run upstairs in the fucking horror movie, too, don't you, stupid fuck?
no, I
really dark.
definitely don't. I don't run upstairs during a horror movie. I hide behind
I
him.
hand him the chainsaw.
No, I hide behind him because I'm scared to be upstairs by myself.
No, he's talking if you were really in a horror film, you'd be the first to die.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Oh, my God. Let's
It's
just
not
move
always
forward.
the
Then she's
Asian
the
that dies.
minority.
Anyways,
And she's
whatever.
a minority. Wow, Ethan.
Marry Jimmy Fallon,
Okay?
Why?
obviously because he's in my age range. And I'd fuck Jay Leno just because I've been watching him since I was like 11 years
And that's
old.
a reason to fuck him?
Have you ever
It's
seen
Jay
Johnny
Leno.
Carson in his prime? That was
No,
a handsome son of a bitch.
I really never did. I'm not saying that he's not handsome. I'm not saying that he's not great at everything, but I never watched him.
Everybody tells me I look like
So
Jay
why-
Leno. That would be like fucking me. It would be completely a waste of your
I've
time.
never heard anybody say that you look like Jay
I've heard a
Leno.
lot.
He does. If he shaves his, it's the chin.
It's the chin.
It's
I got
the chin. He's got a chin for days.
I keep looking at the second one.
That was great.
Ethan, hope you're taking points. Chris,
Yes.
let's get your answer.
Oof, this is a good one. God, I'm gonna go ahead and just. Okay. This is a good one. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back in time, and I'm gonna go into the '70s. I'm gonna fuck Johnny Carson. Okay. Big bands, big swing music, cigars, cigarettes, great fucking drinks, New York City, you name it. Johnny Carson sounds like one of those dudes that just fucked a bunch of people and no one talked about it. So guess what? Fuck me, Johnny Carson. All right?
All right.
I'm going to marry Jay Leno
Oof.
because he's been married to the same woman his entire life. He has a car collection. Hear me out. His car collection, in an interview, he said, was an asset because not everyone, people with money buy cars, classic cars. So he buys these old cars, fixes them up, and that's where Jay Leno's garage came from. So he has this massive fucking collection of cars that's literally just worth millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. So the dude's smart. He's also funny. He's not very attractive, but I feel like, again, if I have to go this route, he'd probably become more attractive in a car over steak and some laughs. And the next thing you know, it's like, hey, Jay, I'm sorry. I'll give you a handy. And I'm gonna kill Jimmy Fallon because that dude laughs all the fucking time. You know that person? Say something. Just tell me anything. Just talk to me. One of y'all just say something.
No, I mean, we're just playing fuck, marry, kill.
I know, right? So, I think about getting a new job. I have met so many people like that, and you know they're fucking crazy. Hey, Jimmy.
You know, one's sitting right.
Quit laughing. Quit laughing. And I like Jimmy. He was great on SNL, but now it's just like, hey, dude, stop laughing behind that stupid desk and quit cutting yourself because you get pissed drunk. Liabilities. He's very, very rich, so his marriage can't be that bad.
But I think you're forgetting the fact that if you marry Jay Leno, you can't just give him a handy for the rest of your life.
I didn't say that's where I stopped.
I think you're both wrong. You're both wrong.
Really?
Okay.
I'm going to kill Jay Leno. Fuck that son of a bitch. He's not funny, and Letterman should have taken the Tonight Show, and we all know that. Period.
But Letterman had his own show.
Yeah, on NBC, and then they fucked him like they did Conan.
I do love Conan.
See, we didn't even talk about the Conan fuckage with Leno.
That's a whole other conversation.
Fuck Leno. He dies. I'm going to fuck Jimmy Fallon.
Gotcha.
Because we're probably going to go out, Manhattan, have some great drinks, nice bar, maybe do a lip sync battle.
You're literally stealing mine.
No.
But you want to do it with Fallon, and I want to do it with Carson.
I'm going to do a lip sync battle with him, and then maybe go down
You
on
and
him.
your goddamn
I don't know.
lip sync
And then
shit.
I'm going to marry Johnny Carson.
Yeah, and he's going to die.
Because he was funny.
Real quick.
He was funny. He's got a fortune. I fuck him. He goes into cardiac arrest. I get a great estate. And I'm going to be okay.
That's pretty even. We'll all get married
Are you
to
the
somebody
judge?
different.
No, that's
Yeah,
Ethan.
yeah, you're not the judge.
I'm just speaking.
Ethan, do you find any of these arguments even?
Yeah,
Talking
Ethan,
out loud.
I want to know where Ethan's coming from right now. Because he's also younger than us.
Yeah, can we get a score update, actually, after the first round?
For Sting, just to preface, every argument that I was like, okay, I can see that, I would give you a point.
Oh, cool. Okay, great.
Sammy's at 1. Sting and Chris are both at 3.
Hey!
Y'all both won me over.
Game, bitches. All
So,
right.
am I only
you know
at
what, Ethan? I
one?
actually respect your judging.
That's because he
Thank
judged.
you.
He sided with you.
No, what he did was think logically and practically. That's what I'm
Absolutely.
gathering, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Ethan gets a point.
Ethan gets his own point.
Ooh, that should be a thing. Ethan is the fucking field goal kicker. And if Ethan beats somebody in this, then he takes their spot for a special.
Christmas special?
Yeah, but you still have to wear something over your head because you can't be on camera.
I'm never on camera.
Ethan's trying to be like the Adam Vinatieri.
So I'm going
Wow.
to flex. I'm going to flex the muscles as the host here and say, since Sammy's behind,
She goes next.
it's only
I go
fair that
next?
she goes next.
Gotcha.
Is that,
Okay.
is that okay?
That's fair.
All
That's
right.
fair.
I got a really good one.
Yeah, we'll be the judge of that.
Rosie O'Donnell. Whoopi Goldberg. And Judge Judy.
What is this, Dyke Fest 2020?
Oof.
Take me back to NBC 20.
I mean, you know, like all
2004?
the other groups of people that I picked are like they're all super
You
hot.
said
It's,
you
like,
said
kind of really
Rosie,
hard.
Whoopi, and
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy. Okay.
Daytime.
I'm trying to make it like really
All right,
hard.
Sting, rock, paper, scissors between me and you. Who goes first?
On shoot. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. See you, bitch.
Oh, this is hard. Okay. Because I really, instinctually, I want to just say I'm going to kill Rosie O'Donnell. Because I fucking hate Rosie O'Donnell. But it's gotten to the point where I hate Whoopi Goldberg just as much, if not more. Because she's annoying as fuck. If we're talking Hollywood Squares Whoopi Goldberg, back in like the late 90s,
With Tom Bergeron?
With Tom Bergeron?
God damn it.
I would
Yes.
fuck her all
Yeah.
day. Now, not so much. I'm going to marry Rosie O'Donnell.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Because-
Game changer.
Yeah, this
Because-
just got dicey.
She's a lesbian, and I never have to worry about fucking her. That is my piece. Plus, she still has somewhat decent money, and she's still halfway relevant. I'm going to kill Whoopi Goldberg
She's not even halfway relevant.
because she's fucking annoying. Oh, and Rosie was in the Flintstones. She was Betty.
Nobody
was a
remembers
mistake.
that.
Everybody remembers that.
That was a terrible movie. So was John Goodman.
That was not a terrible movie.
It was awful.
Whatever. Point is,
I didn't
I'm
think
gonna
John
marry
Goodman was
Rosie
a bad.
O'Donnell.
Because it's John Goodman. Let him continue.
I'm going
Sorry.
to kill Whoopi Goldberg because there is no reason for Whoopi Goldberg to be breathing my air anymore. She sucks. Is she still on The View?
Yes.
Yes.
How is that show still in the fucking air?
They were doing a politics segment today.
Oh, I'm sure it was great.
And I was.
Yeah,
I
ever
was
heard of
fearful.
Barbara Walters? That's how it's still on.
She's not on the show
Yeah,
anymore.
she's still an
She
executive
is.
producer.
She's like 93 and
It
dying.
doesn't matter. I love Barbara Walters.
Well, I mean, I have no problem with Barbara Walters, but she's got one foot in the grave and one, on a banana peel. She's dying.
Yes, so do you. You smoke cigarettes, and you're like twice your age.
Would you be saying the same thing about Betty White?
I know she's going to die.
Continue,
I just
'cause,
want to
hey,
get her in the sack
Don't you
before
bring
it
Betty
happens.
White into this guy?
No, I'm just saying because even if she was like 130 years old, you would still love her.
Oh, of course.
I never expect her to die.
So you're going
Whatever.
to.
I'm going to marry Rosie. I'm going to kill Whoopi. And I'm going to fuck the shit out of Judge Judy. And I am going to hold her for extortion because she is still one of the highest paid fucking daytime personalities ever. So, there you go.
Interesting.
My answer. Let's go to Chris.
You're an idiot, by the way.
No, there were some pretty good points in there.
I don't think so. So I'm going. I'm going to murder. I'm going to murder Rosie O'Donnell just off the bat. Just very quick, swift, Negan style. It's over. Don't even care. I'm not going to let her talk. I'm just going to get it out of the way. And then I'm going to fuck Whoopi Goldberg. Why? I am attracted to ethnic women, so I can.
Don't bring ethnicity into it.
Well, because she is, she's got back in her prime. Now, did she wear things that made her look like she was a ghost for Halloween all the time? Absolutely. Baggy clothes, you name it. But you get her in a jacuzzi, all right, and maybe feeling comfortable. I bet Whoopi was a good time. I bet we would be laughing, you name it, and the next thing you know, I'm giving her a handy. And then I'm gonna marry Judge Judy. You know why I'm gonna marry Judge Judy? She's classy. She's a fucking judge. She's intelligent. She is worth over $400 million. To this day, she has syndication for the rest of her life. She knows what she's doing. She won't take shit from me. But at the same time, I bet she would love me very, very well. And I also know that because a bunch of people do it, she's probably got a decent set of tits that she paid for that you can't see behind that.
What's she hiding under that robe?
Yeah, that robe and gavel. And so I'm going to marry Judge Judy and ride off into the sunset with her, and also knowing that I'm the reason Rosie O'Donnell is dead.
Fair. Sammy.
You know what's really stupid is like I tried really hard to make this hard for you guys, but now it's kind of hard for myself.
Yeah, because you're thinking with your brain. We were thinking with our dicks.
Hey, can we put on Sammy's thinking shot real quick while she's going over this real quick? Do you mind? Thank you.
By the way, speaking of pandas, no, this is a real thing. Look it up. The Chinese government brought it up after Kung Fu Panda was released, and they were massively upset, saying, "How is it that a Western country and culture made a movie more relevant about our country and culture than ourselves?"
Ooh.
Thank you, Jack Black. Continue with your terrible point.
Yeah, Sammy, let's hear this.
Okay, so I definitely would marry Judge Judy.
You would or wouldn't?
I would.
Good for you.
For basically the same points that Chris would marry Judge Judy.
You
Mostly
can't just
because
steal his points.
No, I already had these points,
This is
and then
why
but
you're
he went
fucking
before
losing.
me. No, well, one because she's a fucking judge, and we all know that I've gotten in my fair share of trouble.
Yeah,
So I'd like to keep myself out of trouble
sorry,
the rest of my
Ossifer.
life, right?
yeah, that would be great.
So I'd marry Judge Judy.
Don't ever do the sobriety test.
You still go to jail even if you don't do it. Just
Doesn't
throwing that out
matter.
there. And then I think I would marry.
You already said Mary.
I mean, not marry. I think I would fuck Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes. At least Whoopi dies.
And then, even though I hate to kill,
See you, Whoopster.
even though I hate to kill her, like
the fuck out of here.
I guess I'd have to kill Whoopi Goldberg.
You haven't done anything since Sister Act. you
Even though
stupid bitch.
no, she was
Rosie O'Donnell never did anything in the fucking slightest to that caliber.
She made Kush balls.
She made Sister Act 1 and 2.
She was in freaking what's that movie, babe? A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell was in
Yeah,
a League of
and
Their
so
Own.
She
was
was, and she was a badass.
And so was a handful of other people. Okay?
Gina Davis, Madonna.
Yeah, Gina Davis is hot.
All bitches that I
All
would
of
fuck
them.
before Rosie O'Donnell or Whoopi Goldberg. But
But it's like one of my favorite movies.
All right,
but at the same
time.
time, it's like
end of round 2.
eh.
End of round 2.
Ethan scores.
Chris is in the lead.
What the fuck?
Sting, you were second.
I need
And-
points here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Chris is at 6.
Yes.
Sting's at 5.
Oh, okay, good.
Sammy's at 3.
Hey!
How am I only at 3?
That
But
second
I
round was
agree.
better for you than.
But I
than the
agree
first
with
one.
Mac.
You're making progress. Just because you
Oh,
agree.
snap. Mom's watching.
Oh, good. Fuck, Mary, kill. Sammy's mom, Chris's mom,
Your mom.
And moving on.
Chris.
All right, so my fuck, marry, kill, I'm going to go a different route here. All right? Wishbone from PBS,
Yep.
the dog. Beethoven from the movies, the dog. Or Airbud from the movies,
Ooh,
starring a
that's
dog.
tough.
Fuck, marry, kill, Wishbone, Beethoven, Airbud. Airbud, good luck.
Sammy, you're losing. You go first.
Oh, I keep having to go. Okay. Wishbone, Beethoven,
Airbud.
Airbud. Oh.
One, okay, Wishbone was a Jack Terrier. Okay. Airbud was a Golden Retriever. And Beethoven was a
Saint
Saint
Bernard.
That's really hard. Okay. Let's
Trust
just.
me,
I'm
when
gonna
I
go
thought
ahead
of this,
and say.
I got very hard.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I will kill Wishbone.
Ugh.
Only because I didn't really watch Wishbone as much as I
Yeah,
did
you didn't watch Johnny Carson either.
Beethoven and Airbud. I loved Airbud though. He was such a good dog. So was Beethoven. So I probably marry Beethoven because he took care of more than just one kid.
Yeah, you watched the movies, I guess.
This,
I'm not helping you.
this logic.
Oh no, I'm not thinking of it the way that you guys are. I guess I don't know. And then I'd fuck Airbud because he was a basketball star.
Didn't he go on to be like a soccer star and a hockey star?
Oh,
too?
he
Okay, so he was a
the Darryl
sports
Strawberry
star.
He was a
of our
triathlete.
generation.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
a sports star in general. So yes, that's why I would fuck Airbud.
Okay, so, I am going to kill Airbud. I'm going to put him down. Because, yes, he was talented.
And I just won the goddamn game.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I'm going to kill Airbud because I've got good reasoning
Just
for
put
this.
me in second place, Ethan.
I am going to fuck Beethoven.
Good God, you brute.
I'm going to fuck Beethoven, and I'm not going to only do it once because he's cuddly. So, you know, those cuddles afterwards are going to be great.
But I thought
all
this was
that
like the
saliva.
understanding that you're only fucking them once.
Huh?
Is that not it? Because you can only kill somebody once. So why would you be able to fuck somebody
tell
more
that
than
to
once?
fucking Jason and Michael Myers, you dumb bitch.
And then I'm going to marry Wishbone.
Okay.
And here's why. Because when we have our beautiful little puppy humans, he's an educational figure. Kind of like a Mr. Rogers. And he can shape their minds from a young age.
Yeah, because
And I'm going to have intelligent kids. Because Wishbone will always give them a bedtime story.
I like that.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to make this quick and swift. I'm killing Beethoven. Why? He's a big, dumb dog. Secondly, he's not going to live very long because big dogs don't live long. He's also a fucking mess, and he costs too much money to take care of because he's a bigger dog. See you, Beethoven. Putting you down real quick. All right? I'm going to fuck Wishbone. Why? Because he's intelligent. He's probably going to catch my attention, and it's going to be a good time. I'm going to marry Airbud. Why? Because he's beautiful. He's everything that you want in a partner. And he's also got a fuck ton of money. And if we're talking about kids, dumb shit, he's going to teach my kids how to be incredible athletes. And guess what athletes have to have? Good brains, bitch.
All right, so
Oh my god!
there's the conclusion of the first fuck, marry, kill. Intern Ethan, tally them up. What do we have?
So, Sammy is in third place with 6.
Hey,
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you
I can agree
doubled
with
your
all those.
score. That
I
was
know,
good.
but still, I'm still in
Good.
third
Sting.
place.
Is in second place with 7.
Oh,
I only got 1, 2.
You
That
only
was
beat me
it?
by 1.
And Chris.
You're about to be the dick of the day, you little bastard.
Chris played a perfect game.
Nice.
God damn.
My country tis of thee.
You can't hear me clap because my paws are too big.
All right, we're gonna give you 30 seconds to brag. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, guys. When you're trying to fuck, marry, or kill someone, you've got to be very tactful of why you're doing it in any capacity. Because if you're going to kill someone, you better think it through, just like if you're going to fuck someone on Halloween. So tomorrow, before you go out there and make some terrible choice by running someone over with your car or getting in bed with them, think about this. Am I going to marry them? And if not, then walk the fuck away.
Wow.
Good point.
28 seconds.
Yes,
made that up.
look
Made
at
it
you. Woo.
There's
Like
the
I
champ.
said.
Fuck, marry, kill. All right, we're going to go over just a tad, Ethan, but we'll make it quick. Since Halloween is tomorrow, I thought this was really cool. Website put together a lot of interesting facts about horror movies, and I was reading through these today, and there were a few that like really caught my eye, and you're all about Hollywood. You're just naive, so you'll probably enjoy these.
I don't know Donnie Carson.
The Exorcist is the first horror movie to ever be nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards,
Ooh, wow.
I can see that.
and it lost to The Sting.
The Sting.
What?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. In The Exorcist, Linda Blair's character was supposed to vomit on Father Karras' chest, but the tube they used misfired and it hit him in the face. So the look of disgust when the vomit went in his face
Was
is
real.
actually genuine.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Due to his experience as a volunteer firefighter, Jack Nicholson took down the prop door with an axe in The Shining too fast. So they had to switch it to a real door for that scene.
Damn.
How
Oh,
cool is that? Jack
wow.
Nicholson, the certified badass. Pretty cool.
Love it.
While filming Scream, the characters were never allowed to see the man who voiced Ghostface.
So that they actually might be kind of scared.
Wes Craven thought it would make their performances more realistic, and so Roger L. Jackson would hide on the set and actually make the phone calls during the scenes.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm
That is
sorry.
Really cool.
Wes Craven, you motherfucker. The people under the stairs.
Oh,
Remember
that
that
fucking
shit?
movie.
That
That's
movie-
the weirdest
Shit.
movie.
It was dark as shit, was it
So
not?
weird.
It was weird.
Super fucked up.
So
Wow.
weird.
Well, we should watch that soon. That's
We
great.
should.
Let's
Oh,
watch it
yeah.
on Thanksgiving.
Let's do it. Absolutely. The story for Final Destination was actually an abandoned idea for an X-Files episode.
Huh.
And that was a plane,
I
right?
was about to do the Mockingbird. What's the X-Files sound?
Isn't it? Oh, yeah, maybe that's
I
it.
don't
I was
whistle,
gonna go-
so... That's the Mockingjay.
Yeah, my bad.
That's
my
the
bad.
Mockingjay.
The movie Saw was filmed in only 18 days.
Gee.
There are
Wow.
there are no exterior shots because they couldn't afford them.
Fuck me, dude. That's the kind of
But
shit
yeah,
I
how
want to
much
make.
money did they make?
A
after
lot.
that?
A lot. They've made 7 movies from it.
Crazy.
That's how much money they made.
It only took 8 days to film the Blair Witch Project.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. Totally.
And to make the tension between the actors in the Blair Witch authentic, the directors gave them less and less food each day.
Oh, that's
I
terrible.
love that. I love it.
Makes sense, but that's terrible.
Yeah.
Last but
I
not
remember
least,
seeing that in the movies.
you may have heard this one before, but it's still pretty amazing. Psycho was the first American movie to show a toilet being flushed.
Yep.
Why?
And that was in 1960 because it was considered offensive.
Yeah.
To
At
see
that
a
time.
toilet
Shit.
flush?
Yeah.
I was wondering why that was significant.
Yep. I guess that's why you didn't see tits in it either. So sad.
Still waiting on that.
Yeah, no doubt, right? All right, it is time for your favorite part of the show and mine.
Saluting assholes all over America. Rejected Radio's Dick of the Day.
It is time for the Dick of the Day. A guy in Marlboro, Vermont woke up around 3 o'clock a.m. on Sunday and heard some noises in his spare bedroom, and I have a feeling this isn't going to be the only clown who gets arrested this Halloween. When he went to check it out, he found that it was straight out of a nightmare. A random clown had broken into his home and was asleep.
Like just asleep in his
Just
house?
asleep in his
Where,
house.
though?
Where?
The
On
guy
couch?
called 911. The cops came and arrested the clown, who turned out to be a 43-year-old dude named Sean Barber. No word on where he was sleeping. He also happened to have cocaine on him, so he was arrested for unlawful trespassing
Okay, so that's,
awesome.
and
that's,
cocaine possession.
that's
The
the
fact
fact that
that-
he's asleep and has cocaine.
The
Doesn't
fact
make
that it's
sense.
Halloween and the guy wakes up and finds a random clown sleeping in his house, fuck that.
What would you have done, though?
If it was our house, yeah, he probably would have gotten
Even
shot.
if he was just asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Where
was
would you have
scared-
shot him? In the knee?
Yeah, I wouldn't have shot to kill, but it would have
Right,
scared the
right.
shit out of
So
him.
you're not a cop.
Yeah, see, Jabba would have done something different.
See, I would have woke him up. I would have tied him up. I would have woke him up. And then when I asked him, like, all right, I want to know everything.
I want to know everything.
And if you don't tell me everything, I'm going to find out everything. fuck, marry, kill. But no. What I'm saying is that's how I would do it. That would be my process with the clown.
Very nice. Well, you clown boy
Jesus Christ
are the dick of the day. Congratulations. Give it up for the dick of the day. Yes. Congratulations, you son of a bitch. All right, one more piece of business. Take care. Actually, two. We got to make this quick. God, we're running late. So we did the drawing. We put it up, facebook.com/rejected radio. Somebody's going to be a member of the studio audience next week. Right?
Oh, wow.
That's really exciting.
One guy or girl and a guest will be in here for next week's episode.
Or however you identify.
Yeah. One tree might win.
Yeah.
We're going to draw a name right now. Get in here real good.
I feel like I'm on a very poor version of The Price is Right.
Oh, it's absolutely like low budget all day. Let's go ahead and just get rid of this.
Those are real pieces of paper.
Congratulations to... Well, I don't have little LED monitors floating in there. Mike Nixon. Congratulations, Mike. There you go.
Hey.
Mike's going to be here.
Hey-oh! Mike Nixon!
Yeah. Here's the beautiful thing. Sorry, Mike, you're not in on this drawing, but we have the merch in.
Wait, where's Sammy's? It's prettier.
Mine is over there.
Hers is sexy,
Yeah,
but
show-
we're not giving it away.
Well, no, at least let people
Wait,
see because
this
it's
one?
colorful.
Or the
Yeah.
other one?
The gray's not going to show up well. It's a stupid brick background.
Well, I
That'll
was just
show
going to
fine.
say. It's,
Open it up.
All
Hurry.
right, hurry up, paw girl.
I'm trying.
God.
Today, I have pause today.
Look at that.
Okay.
That's a good-looking, tight-fitting Rejected
Hey,
Radio T-shirt.
there it is.
What?
Oh.
Fix it. Jesus Lord. There it is. Look at that.
Classic.
So
Nice,
we're going to do the
nice.
drawing again starting tomorrow. You can be a member of the studio audience, and you can also pick up a good-looking, tight-fitting Rejected Radio T-shirt. How about it? All right. So be watching the Facebook page for that. Anything else? Anybody else?
Not that I want to say right now.
No, man, who cares?
Perfect. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Have a happy Halloween. Hopefully you get laid, because apparently that's the day to do it.
It is the day to do it.
We're out of here. Intern Ethan is douchebag. We're going to find a new judge for Fuck, Marry, Kill next week. For Chris, for Sammy the Cat, I am Sting. And
I'm
we
not
will
a
see you
cat.
next time on Rejected Radio. You're a fucking cat.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget you can find the latest shows online and on demand wherever you get your favorite podcasts. And you can find Rejected Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You've been listening to Rejected Radio. Copyright 2019. Terminal 57 Incorporated. All rights reserved.